Hello guys, welcome to another of my videos. My name is Maya Marquez. On today's video, I'm going to show you some goodies.
There's a beautiful day headed your way. Keep your head up, you'll be okay. A beautiful day waiting for you.
So to start, they separated my package into two. And so what I got in the first package was some adapted rings and the FODGA ND fader. So it's a 46 millimeter because that's what the two lenses that I currently have for the G85. I have the 25 millimeter and then I have the, I believe it's 14 to 42. So they are, both of them are 46 millimeter lens. I guess the adapter is 46 millimeters. So I have to get everything there is 46 millimeters. And if you remember, if you have seen the other videos, on one of my videos, I talk about how I got this in a really good deal at Target, which is Target's. It comes with a UV glass filter and then a CPL glass filter. So right now I have the UV glass filter on with an adapted ring, and this package came in with the two lenses, which they are 58 millimeters, and then it came with two different rings. One, if you have a, it's a 58 to 55 millimeter, and then the other one is a 58 to 52 millimeter, but it didn't came with a 46 because 46 is pretty rare. And so what happens is I waited to use it because I wanted to order all this other items and also the adapters to be able to use this. So the adapted rings are right here, and this I order 46 to 58 millimeter, meaning 46 is going to be the size of the thread on your lens, and so you want that number first, and then to 58 millimeter lens. So the actual filter, sorry, not lens, but filter. So 46 millimeter lens to 58 millimeter filter, because 58 is the actual size of the filter itself. So I bought two because that way I can have the UV ready on one ring, one adapter, and then I'll have this for the they call it different. They call it a UV haze filter. So it's not quite a ND fader. It does fade, I believe. I haven't tried it out, but I'll let you know more in detail later on once I actually do a video on this particular brand. So this is what I first got on that package. And the second package came in a couple days later. And this is the other brand of ND filter that I, bought because, like I said, I wanted to try the best three affordable filters that I could find that people were, kind of happy with. So yeah, I'm gonna try those three. And this is the other one, K&F Concept, I believe. It's a digital high definition, low profile filter ring, high index optical glass, maximum light transmission. So it's really cool. It's also a 46 millimeter because, like I say, I needed to be ready for my lens. And so it's really pretty. And this is pretty much how it comes with the little thing. I didn't open the FODGA because I actually have it on my other lens and I left it upstairs. Those are the filters. And next I got some spare batteries for the G85. Now there's like, I think the most common is Wasabi, the Wasabi brand, and then there is a couple other brands that people are using, but this actually had, it kind of caught my eye because it had a low profile charger, and instead of the wall charger, the typical, you know, it's typical on these things, it is actually designed for a USB charger. So I can use a head for a car charger with the USB cable, or I can use the actual wall mount head on the USB cable to charge it, so I can charge it in-house or on the go. Certain brands were not, pretty much giving the same amount of power. Now this claims it has a little bit more power than the original battery, so it gives more power to the camera. So it'll last you, I don't know, probably 15-20 minutes longer than the regular, the original Panasonic battery. So this came with it's a 2 battery pack with the charger and the USB cable. So it doesn't have an actual head, but I mean, like, you can use the other heads that you already have for your phone chargers and stuff like that. It's very common nowadays to have multiple of those USB head chargers or wall mounts with everything, most devices that you have. Okay, so moving on, then the next item was, this came with a little, I guess a cleaner. I don't know why it came with this type of cleaner, but I guess, it's kind of like a lens cleaner, so probably like a bonus or something, a screen cleaner. So a microfiber, anyway. But this is the dummy battery. And this is actually, it looks like the Panasonic battery, but it comes with the cable. And then this is the rest. And this is really cool because this goes connected to the dummy battery. Now, the Panasonic has a built-in little hole that you open, and the cable goes, so you put the battery in and the cable goes through this little hole so you can shut the lid, and then you can plug this straight to the power, straight to a plug strip. I don't recommend you power things straight to the wall. I recommend you have like a surge protector where you power things like this, because if there's a power outage or whatever, you don't want to sap your expensive camera, by using things like this. So always think ahead, and it's worth investing in something like that. So something to consider. But this, if you film longer videos than usual, you want something like this when you're stationary, when you're in the studio, when you're in your office, when you're not going to be vlogging, it's going to be a fixed thing. Then this will provide you never-ending power, meaning you don't have to stop your video, you don't have to stop what you're doing to change your battery. So it's I think it's a very cool and convenient thing to have. So I went ahead and purchased it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And another thing that I order is this right here, which is another adapter. And this actually, it's gonna give me extended power. And the way I've seen some YouTubers do, they order this thing. This is the USB part. The USB will go into your battery pack. So, an extended battery pack that you will purchase, or if you already have one, so that actually you put the battery in there, and then by having this end here, you put it in here, and then this goes into the battery pack. So now you can have the extra battery and it'll help you out. So I'll do more in-depth video once I have the whole rig set up and everything, so I can show you guys multiple functionalities and stuff, and then I'll figure out, because I'll double check if this is the correct cable that I was supposed to have, or I ended up getting the wrong one. Okay, so well, hey, we're finding as we go. And the last piece, not necessarily the last piece, but I'll explain to you in a little bit. This is actually a small rig, and this small rig was so cool because not only it will protect the camera, it's very light, so that's pretty amazing because it's really not adding that much to the weight of the camera. So this, you know, you can still vlog with this pretty easily. And what this is, it's just so cool. And I've seen all, you know, these other YouTubers got this for their camera, and they have different ones. This is exclusively for the G85, G7 G85. You know, they're technically the same camera. So, but this is, it's just so light, very strong build, aluminum. Small rig, and this is just so cool because it's designed for the camera, so you'll be able to have access to the battery, pretty much everything. It's not on the way for anything. And what's so cool is that I got 2 shoe mounts now, so I can do a monitor at the same time as I can have my microphone, multiple, you know, things. And it's got all these different areas where you can mount other stuff. And, you know, on the top, I was supposed to get what is called a cheese grate. So it kind of looks similar to the top of the rig, so but a little longer. So it's a rectangular cheese grate. And I ordered that too, but they didn't put it on my package. So that's one item I ended up, you know, it ended up missing. So I don't know if the person who's in charge of packing all these items together didn't pay attention and missed the item. They didn't put it in my package. It didn't came in. So as soon as I got the package and then I went through everything and I realized I'm missing that item. I went online and then got the actual 1-800 number for Amazon, and I called them right away because I am going to need that item if I'm going to use the portable extra battery. So that I will definitely be needing. So yeah. Okay, so these are actually all the goodies that I ordered. So I'm gonna have some videos coming out too. I know I owe you so many different videos. I owe you tutorials. I can't wait to get all these items together so that I can bring more videos to you guys. I hope you like this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to share it. And if you're not a subscriber yet, maybe you wanna consider subscribing. You know you want to. Go ahead and press the button and subscribe. And with that, I'll end this video. See you on the next one. Bye.